Okay. Hello everyone. Myself Abhishek Gupta, DSC lead of DSC Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya. So let's we begin with our slide. And I know you have lots of doubts about DSC and you want to know how it's functioning and how it will be beneficial for you. So let's we begin. So we proceeding with our first event, which is all about the information session. Okay. So in this session, we will discuss about the particularly about what is DSC, our vision, and who is the DSC lead, and how they get the selection from the Google developer, and role of the faculty advisor, then core team and its department, how they work with the members. Then there are five clubs in which we explain the five clubs in detail, and we will also explain about the our targets and why student can join DSC. Then the benefits of becoming a member and principles, and then if you have done it, or to whom you can contact. Okay, so we will start from this. So firstly, I am explaining what is DSC. Okay, so Developer Student Program, Developer Student Club is a program presented by Google Developers. It's an initiative by Google Developers. So DSC is our university-based student groups for students. Students from all undergraduate or graduate program with an interest in growing as a developer are welcome. So they basically work with the student to develop and enhance their skills and get ready for the industry. Okay, so by joining a DSC, student can grow their knowledge in peer-to-peer environment and build solution for local businesses and the community. And also you can build the solution for the serious real issues. Okay. So basically, I will turn DSC is launched in 2017 as a pilot in India to help and solve the challenges that university graduate were facing securing a job, or you can securing a face in an industry. They aim to provide students with the resource, opportunities, and experience necessary to be industry ready. Okay. So I will talk about our vision, how it's important to our university too. So the primary and the most promission vision of the technical community is to make student industry ready and prepare them for the ongoing competition in the outer software development industry. So this is the first major primary goal of the DSC. I request please turn off your mic and video, and please don't on your mic unless you are asked. Okay. I request please turn your mic off. Okay. So second our vision is actually this platform is especially designed to cover the gap between the theory and practical application for student developers. And with regard to placement, being in a technical club, student projects have a very large advantages. We all know about this. This is the first ever technical community established in our university. Okay, and when we compare, we have a lot of knowledge in theory, but we are lacking in the practical field. Means we have lack in the industry. Means we don't know how a project can deploy and how a project can act like a product service in an industry. So that's the basically main vision of the DSA. Okay. So here I'm introducing. I am the DSC lead of the Developer Student Club Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, and actually it's a process. Means in April, in April 2020. But we have a vision. Means our core team have a vision since last year. We have tried to establish a club, but we are failed. Means we then didn't have a industry name or industry support so that we can establish a club. As been aware about the university situation, there means if you want to initiate something, then you have to take a great risk and you have to take a long time to establish a club or anything which is especially related to the student. So we with the team, means the core team, we decided to came up with the DSC, and we start making this initiative successful. Okay, so the Google actually started the program in 2017, and in April 2020, means in this April lockdown period, so they came up with the application form. I go through the application form and I clear all the I clear all the selection stage about the developer. Then I go with an interview with the Go developer community manager. Now it's all about 30 minutes interview. Then they decided to select in around in India actually 278 leads are present. Means 278 universities are having Google DSC club. After that, you also know actually so many students are still coming. No problem. So, and in Chhattisgarh, there are only four DSC. This is NIT Raipur, Triple IIT Bhilai, and Shankaracharya, and last is our university. So it's a privilege to having a DSC in our university. So moving ahead, I call upon our co-lead Dipesh Garg to elaborate the role of the faculty advisor and talk about the core team too. Dipesh, you can continue.
Yeah, thank you, Abhishek. So, hello everyone, and good afternoon to all of you. So, here I am Dipesh Garg, and I'm the co-lead of the Developer Student Club's GGV. So, today I'm here to tell you about the role of the faculty advisor in our core team uh, the and a brief introduction to our core team. So, let me begin. So, as we know that we always need a well-experienced faculty person in our community to provide a great mentorship to all the community people. So, in our DSC community, we have Dr. Alok Kumar Singh Kushwaha, the head of Department of Computer Science and Engineering. He will be serving as the faculty advisor in our community. So now I will tell you about the role of our faculty advisor in the community. So our faculty advisor is here to assist in the activities of the team through his encouragement, advice, and the guidance. So every decision that we will make will be with the acknowledgement from our faculty advisor. And in the developer student clubs, the faculty advisor serves as the trusted source of advice to the DSC core team. And the major work of the DSC faculty advisor is to facilitate interactions between the team and the institution's uh, administration. So that's all about the role and the responsibilities of the faculty advisor. So now I will tell you about the structure of our core team. So let me start. Basically, the core team consists of our DSC lead, the co-lead, the women tech lead, and the community lead, the management lead, the project manager and the head of operations, the event management lead, the marketing and PR lead, and the head of mentors. Uh, I will request everyone to please turn off their mics so this session can go on smoothly. Yeah, thank you. So let me explain in details. So our DSC lead, that is Mr. Abhishek Kumar Gupta, he will be the head of all the core team members. So now talking about the co-lead, that is me, the co-lead will be having two departments under him, the management department and the operations department. And Miss Sejal Verma will be the lead of the management department, and Mr. Abhijit Tripathi will be the head of operations and the project manager in our core team. The Women Tech department is an independent department, and it will work independently in the community. And Ms. Ruhi Avasthi will be the Women Tech lead in the core team. Now talking about the community lead, Mr. Ajay Kumar Shukla will be the community lead in the core team, and he will be managing two departments under him, namely the event management department and the marketing and the public relations department. So Mr. Jatin Patel will be the lead of the event management department, and Mr. Amok Pete will be leading the marketing and the public relations department. And finally, Mr. Akash Krishna will be serving as the head of mentors in our core team. He will be mentoring the team of experts and other mentors and will be providing mentorship to the whole community. So this was the brief description about the core team. This will be explained in more details further by each core team member. So now I will tell you about my roles as a co-lead in the core team of DSC GGV. So as a co-lead, my roles and responsibility is to build a strong technical community along with the DSC lead. I will be mentoring peers and solving problems and planning and organizing various technical events like any hackathon or anything like that. And my primary work includes like assisting the lead with the maintenance of the decorum of the club and providing inputs to the management, operations, and the mentors regarding their advancements. So basically, I will be leading and providing inputs to the mainly two departments, the management department and the project manager and the head of operations. So the management department and these both departments will be the leads of these departments will tell you in details further in the session. So the role of these departments will be explained by the respective leads further. So that's all from my side. And now I will call upon Ms. Sejal Verma, who is the management lead in the core team, to proceed further in the session. So thank you so much, guys. Now, Sejal, you can carry on.
Thank you, Dipesh. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Sejal Verma, the management lead of DSC GGV. Being a management lead, my duty is to connect and coordinate with the team. I will be working with 3 important teams, but basically, I will be handling 2 important departments: content management and graphic designing. As I told you guys about the 3 teams, so the third one includes social media handling team and public relation team. The management team will be responsible for most of the non-technical jobs, which are important as well as going to happen in DSC GGV. As you all already know about the 5 clubs. A part of that, we are here to handle various sections like the aptitude test, job interviews, writing skills, etc. That's all from my side. Now I request Mr. Abhijit. He will explain the further part. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Hope I am audible. Please let me know. Abhishek sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Abhijit.
Okay. So, thank you for joining the session, guys. I will be working as the project manager and head of operations for DSC, Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya. So, as a operations lead, my work is to provide the required resources and required logistic support to the team for handling all the operations, maybe that is the ongoing projects or the ongoing events that are going to be conducted in future. So not only that, also I am going to handle the projects. I will explain you about what type of projects we are going to do and what type of resources that we have currently in my slide. So I will ask Abhishek sir to please stop presenting. I will start presenting my slide. 1 second, guys. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it's visible, Abhijit. You can continue.
Oh, great. Yeah. So, as you know, Department of Operations is going to provide the resources, and I am handling another department also, that's project management. So let me explain about what type of projects we are going to do, because I have received a lot of queries regarding what type of projects we are going to do. Are we going to do any personal project or any academic project like that? So to explain those things, I want your attention towards the slide. First of all, we have something called Google Solution Challenge. And the link is provided there. You can just visit the link and try to know what is Google Solution Challenge. I will also show you what exactly is Google Solution Challenge. So if my screen is visible, you can see the Solution Challenge 2020 has already been completed. If it is visible, write in the chat section if not visible. Okay. So in this Google Solution Challenge, we are going to take on problem that we are facing. That problem may be social, that problem may be academic, that problem may be in our everyday life, or that problem may be inside your family. Like suppose you are a big family and you want to connect with everyone, and you want to design something, some application regarding that. So that you can also do. That will be considered as a social project. And in Google Solution Challenge, there are other options also. You can just go to the link that been provided in the slide and check what Google Solution Challenge is. Next is open source software. Many of you might know what open source contributions mean to the industry, what type of open source software are available. I will also show you how Google do this. This is the open source software website of Google, and as you can see, we have many things here. Like this is TensorFlow. If anyone is interested in AI/ML, he or she may know that. This is an open source project. You can just go and contribute to. Before that, you need to learn how to do the things. This is Flutter. It is used for the Android application and iOS application development, cross-platform development. And likewise, there are many. If you visit this website that's been provided in the slide, you can just check what type of projects Google provide as open source softwares, and you can just go and contribute to those projects. Other than that, we have something for our campus as well. For example, I've just given 2 examples. There are many more, and we expect you guys to come up with project ideas if you have any, because innovation is rewarded everywhere. So first of all, for one example is designing a virtual lab for different semester projects. We are going with different semester projects. We are going with different in different semester. We have different workshops and different labs, which can be designed as web and Android technologies easily. So we can just take that project for our campus and design that. We can just automate the assignment grading system. Like in every department, teachers are giving us assignment, and they do not exactly get time to just grade every assignment that they give us because there are a lot of students. So we can just using cloud services, Google Cloud Services. I will tell you about that also in the next slide. So we can just do that. Project for the society, like designing and predicting a system for the farmers to harvest better crops. For this, we are going to use some data science. I mean, we are going to collect some data using some cloud and web technologies and designing something for the farmers for their, to harvest better crops or for their betterment. Designing emergency response module for women in the city. Like women face a lot of problems nowadays, and it's not safe, if I can say that. So we can design some emergency response modules for women, Android app or web app. So that these things can be done as projects, and Google is going to support us regarding all the technologies. Google is going to provide us mentorship. Not only this, we are going to work as a group. Suppose I know some technology and do not know that, and you do not know, then that's not a big problem. We can just contribute towards making the project and grow together. Also, we can have some personal group projects like designing a command line interface. If someone knows about command line interface, then he may understand that. For the DSC work, like we are going to handle a lot of official DSC work, so we can just design a command line interface. Like we can connect our databases there, we can connect other things there. Not going that much technical today. We can design a platform. We can discuss technical doubts. Like instead of taking sessions, we can just designing some platform or forum. We can just design a brand new operating system. Okay, this thing is big, I know, but it is not impossible. We can just design. Other DSCs are already designing operating systems for their own DSC works, so we can just do that. Designing a brand new video game. Many of you may play video game, and many of you may are video game enthusiasts. So it's great opportunity for you to come forward and design something. Like we have support from the Google, right? Google support from the Google developers actually. So designing a personal achieve of competitive programming problems. Okay, so competitive programming is a big thing nowadays. So everyone knows about that, how to do that, and that requires a lot of patience, a lot of consistency. So we can just have a personal achieve of competitive programming for our club works, or we can just open that for the world as well. I was just telling you about how we are going to do that. And these are big projects. I'm talking about a lot of big projects, but we don't know anything. How we are going to do that? We are going to use technologies provided by Google. Like we have the Google platform. If someone knows what Google platform is, then you can understand. Or else you can just go to cloud.google.com and there you will find these things, what Google platform, how it is beneficial for you to build something. Suppose you are building a AI model, so you can just build and use AI using Google Cloud platform. You can just build business applications. Like nowadays, AI is used in business applications. The Google Cloud platform is going to provide you different APIs for that. We can do digital transformation things like digital COVID-19 solution. You guys may have come across some project that talks about the COVID-19 solution. So you can do that using the Google Cloud platform. I mean, we have the proper resources to do the things. Also, you can Google about the Firebase thing. The Firebase is actually a very good thing for website and Android development. Any Android developer here may know how to use the Firebase, how to make the authentication process, and how to store data, how to manage databases, and we can do that all in Firebase. So also, many of you might not know that Google Chrome is not only a browser. It's also a very good tool for website developers. Like we can call it as a compiler for the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript files. So that thing can Google is providing all these things, and we can do that. Also, you guys might have seen in our trailer that we have 5 clubs, and it is not limited to that. You can also only participate in one club. You can be a member in one club, only one club, but you can participate in every club. Suppose I am a member in AIML club, then I can go to the CP club and participate there. I can design the problem. I can design the solution. I can talk with everyone regarding the problem. Suppose I have a graph problem, I will talk with the lead, talk with the co-lead, and find the solution. Whenever we are working in a group, it gives us a broad knowledge of how to solve things easily. Because when you are working alone, it takes a lot of time to know something, to learn something. But when we are working in a group, there is an opportunity to learn from others and grow at the same time, grow parallel. So these are the clubs that we are decided, and if required, then we'll get more clubs as well. If you guys are interested, you can just submit us a proposal later. Also, we have some non-profit learning partners, like we have the Codecademy Campus Project chapter. Codecademy is going to help us regarding our projects. There is a campus project chapter in which they are going to provide us all the resources required for our for making projects. That may be industry talks, or that may be developers from their own group. DocSIP is AIML community, which is going to provide us a lot of things. Not only the technical support or not only the learning support, they are also going to provide internship. Like if you go to the website, you can just check that there is solution challenge going on always, which can provide you an internship in the field of data science, machine learning. So you can just take that. Also, we have some non-profit online platforms that we are going to use for conducting our events. Like we have planned something like we are going to conduct weekend coding competitions on HackerRank, because HackerRank is one of the best, having one of the best user interface for doing competitive programming. And also, not so much people in our college are into hardcore competitive programming. So we will start from basics from HackerRank. Later, we will go to other platforms. For hosting projects and hackathons, we are going to use GitHub. So if anyone doesn't know about GitHub, do not worry. We'll have a question answer season at last. You can just ask your doubts. And we are going to use SPOG, I mean Spear Online Judge, for a problem archive. I mean there are different problems here. Problems means the coding problems, programming problems, and there are also problems from ICPC. If someone knows about International Coding Programming Championship, that he may know what ICPC is. So we are going to do that. But these things are actually big. I know I'm talking big, but these things are possible. If we are going to work in a group, then we can definitely achieve that within 1 year. So what must be our aims? I mean, it is not like we are just going to show you the slides and we're just stacking. We have to take some aims, because without aims, you can't move on. Participating in global challenges like ACM, ICPC, which I've just said, and IOIEG International Olympiad in Informatics, which you can also participate. Participating in global hackathons. Every month there are 3-4 global hackathons going on, and those who are participating are getting rewarded a lot, not in terms of money or prizes, but in terms of knowledge. When you participate in the hackathon, you actually fill the gap. That many of us are normal programmers. Many of us are doing, suppose for example, you are just learning about 2D arrays, 2-dimensional arrays, but you do not suppose you are learning about 2D arrays, but I will ask you, can you find the shortest path between 2 cities in a map? You may not find that. That also use 2D arrays in a graph data structure. for the shortest path algorithm, but you may not know that thing is actually the gap. Programming something is not easy, and developing something is harder than that. So we'll try to fill that gap. Even we have some gaps, and we'll try to fill that. Participating in open source competition like GSOC, Google Summer of Code. If someone has heard about that, that's nice. If not here, then you will hear that soon. Hacktoberfest is coming in the October, and we are also going to organize something for that. Stay tuned. 24 pull request is also going to happen. So you'll know about all these things. We'll give you all the info. Also, we are going to get industry exposure through the vast network of Google developers. Like when you are part of Google, when you are part of developer student clubs, then you get access to the vast network of Google developers. They are going to just come and just tell you what's happening in the industry. Because if you do not know what is happening, if you do not know how your battleground look like, you cannot prepare your army. So that thing is required. Building a solid foundation for the software development. Do not confuse it with just normal programming or coding. Software development is a bigger field, and coding is just a part of that. We have software architecture as well. We have software designing as well. We have a lot of things. So we're going to just build a foundation for the software development part, and that thing will take time. And that's all right, because we all are learners. Designing some projects to showcase on your portfolio resume. Like suppose you are working in a big project, I mean of 10 or 20 people, then you are going to learn something. You can also implement that thing in doing your personal projects for the academic as well as for your resume or portfolio purpose. So that thing can be done easily with DSC, because we are going to, it's not like we are going to teach you, but we have industry experts. We have different community supports. We have our learning partners who are going to help us. So it's a great opportunity for everyone to be a part of this club. It's not like you should be in the, I mean, if you are in the core team, you are going to learn more, or if you are not in the team, if you are not a member, then you are, it's not like that. It's open for everyone. In the core team, just the extra thing we do, we just manage the things. I mean, if we have a lot of community partners, if we have a lot of things going on at a time, we just manage the thing. But learning is almost the same. If you are a member, then also you are going to learn a lot. So a lot of learning, and that's all. So looking forward for you guys to just be a part of this community and just inspire us to do more for the college, because before we have some days before we have nothing. Even our own people faced a lot of problems in getting internships or getting into the industry. That thing was actually a problem, but we have tried something out of the box by doing some hard work for around 1 year and failing miserably for around 4-5 times. But finally, we have done that. We have our DSC at our campus, and thanks to Abhishek Kumar Gupta, who is my senior as well, for becoming the DSC lead and helping us founding this club. So that's all from my side. Now I'll request Mr. Akash Krishna sir, who is our mentor, to just explain his duties and the role of a mentor in any community, how we need our mentors, and what our mentors are going to do. So Akash sir, over to you.
Hello, Abhishek.
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay. So, hello guys. This is Akash Krishna. I'm a final year student from IT department. Okay. So I'm going to tell about my department. I'm the head of mentors. My work is to handle the work related to mentors, experts, and alumni that are going to guide in everything, and I'm going to guide everyone in the community. Okay. Regarding mentors, I'm going to contact with some experts and mentors and bring them here to guide in some special areas, and experts should guide in some department like AI/ML. Okay. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay.
You can continue, sir.
So don't hesitate. Join it. We are here to mentor you, guide you in anything. Okay. If you are having a problem in anything, we are here to guide you. There should be, in our team, there should be a lot of mentors in every field. They will guide you in every field. Okay. Thank you. That's it from my team. I will ask Ruhi Avasthi to tell about their team. Ruhi.
Thank you, sir. Abhishek, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. You can continue. Rohit.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Um, Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. This is Ruhi Avasthi, and I am the Women Technical Lead of Developer Student Club at GGV. So, I am here to tell you about my roles and my responsibilities as the Women Technical Lead, and what will I be doing in this community. So, as a women tech lead, I am responsible to increase the participation of women and provide them with a platform to build their career in tech. And I have a clear vision to promote tech education among women. As we all know, there is a lack of awareness of tech education among women in India. So I will work for the bridging the gender gap in the tech industry, and I can provide them with some effective solution to the problem that girls faces. So I would like my girls to come to me with their problems so that I can understand them better, and also we can provide a solution to others like collectively. And I think that's it for my side. And we hope that you are here with a great enthusiasm to know each and every detail about DSC, how it is going to be beneficial for you. So keep all your queries ready if you have any, and please don't hesitate to put this question on Q&A section that we are going to have further in the info session. So thank you so much. And now I would like to call Mr. Ajay Kumar Shukla. Ajay?
Yeah, hello. Am I audible, Abhishek?
Yeah.
Yes, you are Ajay. You can continue.
Thank you, Ruhi, for giving this opportunity. So, hello everyone. Myself Ajay Kumar Shukla. I'm a pre-final year student from Computer Science and Engineering, and I'm the community lead of for Developer Students Clubs. And I will be the one who will be mentoring technical clubs and uh, taking care of all the technical activities. Being the representative of the technical and research team on the board, it's my responsibility to propose a new technical workshop or any new resource that the club should acquire. Apart from this, it is my responsibility for any tech instance required any event conducted by the DSC. So as explained by Mr. Dipesh, under me there will be two departments, namely Event Management Department and Marketing and Public Relations Department, which will be led by Event Management Lead, which is Mr. Jatin Patel, and Marketing and PR Lead, which will be Mr. Amok Kumar Pete. So let's come to Event Management Lead first. So when it comes to managing an event successfully, it comes down to the perfection of Event Management Lead and his team. Basically, he represents his team in the board, putting forth all the needs and resources that needs to be arranged for any event, as well as all the sessions. Right from the presence of a marker and a duster to the comfort for any external speaker, everything is taken care by Mr. Jatin Patel and his team, that is Event Management Department. And after that, now let's talk about marketing and PR leads. Mr. Amok Patel will be taking this position, and leading the public relation of DSC carries a considerable job on the shoulders. As the DSC has successfully organized several large-scale events, we need enough resources for the team to launch successful events. So there, the role of marketing and PR lead comes. Being at this position, it is a real managerial task. He needs to introduce, and negotiate with all the external stakeholders for the event. He will basically act as a spokesperson and an ambassador of DSC. Now I am further leaving it to Mr. Amok, and he will be further explaining about all the clubs. Okay, leaving to you, Amok.
Hello everyone. I hope my voice is audible and the screen is visible to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Ajay sir for describing my role with such kind words. I will be working as the marketing and PR lead for DSC GGV. I would like to add to my role that I would be reaching out to the community while creating an overarching image that represents the DSC in the positive light. Today, here I will discuss with you about the 5 clubs which we will be introducing. Most of you might guess that which one is the best suitable for you. So, talking very shortly about each club now. The first one is the Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Club. AI and ML are the buzzwords in the industry now. As we all know, data is the new oil, and you need to learn how to play with the data and extract information for a greater cause. The AI/ML Club in GGV will serve as a place of community for discussing, learning about, and working on topics related to machine learning and artificial intelligence across disciplines. Meeting activities will include discussions of current events in AI, professor talks, tutorials, and workshops. The club is also a hub for project work in ML and AI. Members can form teams to work on projects like programming competition and online courses outside of regular meeting times, and then share their progress with the rest of the club during regular meetings. The next club which we have is Android and Web Development Club. If you are interested in freelancing and internship, this field can give you it very easily. So if you are looking for that, then this might be the club for you. But you need to have a creative side also, because designing is not an easy task. Web development refers to building, creating, and maintaining website. It includes aspects such as web design, web publishing, web programming, and database management. Android software development is the process by which applications are created for devices running the Android operating system. This club will also have Android building skills, where you would be explained how Android apps are made. Everyone wishes to make an Android app which would bring investors to them. So if your vision is that, this club is for you. Next club is the Competitive Coding Club. Competitive coding is very important for job purpose, because while going for an interview in a product based company, you would have to explain them that you are a better candidate and can better code than others available which are applying for the job. The competitive club here will be a group of students who enjoy solving hard problems with code quickly. The aim will be to meet on a regular basis to practice and learn together. The problems we will work on will also be highly applicable to technical job interviews. As I said, the club's objective is not teaching members how to code, but is to help members to code efficiently and to teach them algorithms that can be used to achieve this goal. The next club is Cybersecurity and Blockchain Club. Most of us find hacking thrilling. So is it so that cybersecurity only involves hacking? No, there are much other things. We can be also testing website for loopholes. We can have bug bounty programs where you will win money cash for finding any loophole in a software. This club aims to providing a guideline along with the related courses, hands-on session, hacker bootcamps in order to enhance capability of cybersecurity enthusiasts inside the team. We have included a blockchain department to this club also. Blockchain is a disruptive technology which will enable many jobs in coming years. At present, the most paying job in the world is blockchain because of the gap in the demand and supply of developers. The next club is Cloud Computing and DevOps Club. Cloud computing, as Abhijit have told us, is a new technology where you can use hardware which is stored at a server, which we can call as cloud, from your device without having the much expensive hardware with yourself. So this department, cloud computing, has a very important goal in future. So if you are looking for something like this, then this club is for you. For technical side, we have some roles which I would just tell, which are all self-explanatory explanatory, like content writer, graphic designer, research team members, associate of head of operation, and non-technical department mentor. So if you wish to go in non-technical and have no interest for technical, then you can go for this route. I hope I was able to give you some insight about this, and now you will take a positive part in DSC. Now I would like to hand over to Mr. Abhishek Kumar Gupta, DSC lead, for further explanation.
Okay, thank you so much, Amok, and thank you so much, everyone, for explaining their parts and their roles in the DSC team. So we must know that it's not an theory session. See, it must be an activity too. Means we have to come interact. We have to interact with you too. So here's an activity. Go to Slido and enter code 64390, and you have a poll, and go to that poll and vote for a option. Okay. So here is the. I can share my screen too. Here is the poll. So it's your question is, what's your club choice? So vote here. So we can get a feedback what you likes the most about any club. Okay. Okay. Here's the one 50-50 in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and Android and web development. Okay, it's now 3. Okay, vote more, vote more. You all are about 48 people, so at least 20 votes. There is only 5 votes. Okay, here cybersecurity and blockchain club is leading. So now I have 19 votes, and artificial intelligence machine learning club is leading, and it's 21 vote, and artificial intelligence and competitive coding club is both are the same at the same position. So it's just a fun type activity. So we can hear about yourself, what you like the most. So here is the cloud computing and DevOps. You like the means you didn't have like this, no problem. But actually, it's a main important part. Means if you are giving means if you are in AI field or in Android development field, you need cloud to store data, to develop your model, to develop your project. Okay. So this is a fun activity only. You can continue. We can continue now. Thank you so much for your work. Okay. Okay. Moving ahead. So after all the discussion about the DSC and the core team roles, so you have to know about what's our target. So our first target is conducting different technical events throughout the year that will lead to aware student about industry leading technologies, making them more confident about it. As we are aware about our college situations, there are no any means there are no any annually events around any technical technologies. And we have Equilibrium, means we have the Tech Fest where we can engage in around 2-3 months, but we didn't engage in our annually. So this is the club where we can conduct different technical events and non-technical events too. Okay. Second, finding justifying solution to community problem and implementing it. We are aware about our university too. We have lots of problems, but we didn't have a solution because we didn't have get any proper guidance. In this club means we have the support of Google developers teams. Also, we have the support of other communities too. We will get to know about the solutions and we will solve our community problems. Okay. Third, the most and the main part, bridging gap between theory and real life application. This is the main aim of our DSC. Okay, I request to please turn off your mic so that we can move ahead smoothly. So our fifth means creating a community to grow student knowledge and development and product and platform through hands-on workshop payment. Get knowledge peer-to-peer environment. You have to learn a lot of things from this platform. So why you join us? That must be a question about around you. Why you'll join us? What you get benefits and what will get your advantages? So you will have to learn latest new technology. Second, you can make projects in team or alone with a proper guidance. Third, participates in different contests. We conduct some contests. Other DSC in India or in world, they will conduct too. And there are several organizations, they conduct contests monthly and weekly too. And you will find like-minded people. There is means you have to know there is a gap between seniors and junior in our university too. Means we didn't communicate with our senior or junior directly through a communication channel. So there is a communication channel. DSC will help them. You will receive guidance as you are aware about this and contribute to open source. Nowadays, open source is now leading. You have to know about when you apply for a job. The main thing you then ask, did you work in the open source department? So they will see your skills in open source too. So that's all the advantages. And here you again, you learn to work with a team, build a community of like-minded people, get a platform to showcase, solve real-world problems, and help others grow. That will the main aim. Why should you join DSC? Okay. So you will discussing what are the benefits of becoming a member. First, okay. First, get recognized for your efforts, and you will get a letter. LORs means letter of recommendation for the top performance. Means who will contribute and who will successfully establish a community, and they will participate in all the events, and they will contribute to this community. They will get a letter of recommendation from Google developers too, or they can get the letter of recommendation from teachers too. Okay. Open source projects and team collaboration, that's the most important things. If you're applying for a job, they will see your work in a team on a project or not. Okay. Then opportunities and resources. Actually, the core team, we have a lots of resources, but we didn't have a communication channel to share with the juniors and our peers. So this will be an opportunity when we will become a member, so you can get this opportunity. So, and fifth, software development cycle, that's the most important part. And there are insights to means we have a inside talk of industry, what they want and what they will get from, and what they want as a employer. So we will discuss about them too, and get an opportunity to teach others. That's the most important part. If you are teaching others, then you will learn a lot from them. Okay. So here are the design principles we are working upon. First we emphasize means observe, engage, and immerse. This is the design principle to build a project or build a community or build something which is really great. Okay. So first is empathize, observe, engage, and immerse. Second is define, express the problem in the form of POV. Okay. Means we have to express the problem, what they want, and what what are the problems and how can solve it. So ideate means in a team we identify a solution, and how means if this Abhijit told us that we have a project of harvesting. So how can we give them solution? We can give them solution on the basis of AI model, ML model, or we give them solution of IoT model. So we have to discuss about them too. Prototyping means it is the main important part. Get ideas out into the world. Means we have discussed with other teams too. What is the basic design of our project and what will we get? Testing is an important one. We test in our local areas and learn from them and iterate and repeat. Means then we'll okay, sorry. Then we'll discuss about the testing part, and then we'll define, then ideate, then prototype. Then our project will be made. Okay. So moving ahead, we have the strong members of our college. Means we have a alumni, recently passed out alumni, Shankul Shukla sir, Ankit Kishore sir. They are the famous personality in our university too. Shankul sir is really talented, and Ankit Kishore sir. Shankul sir is an expert in tech related field, and Ankit Kishore sir is expert in non-technical field. So I request Ankul sir to talk about the DSC and their aim, and how the members get the benefits from a club which is now established in the GGP. Shankul sir, you can continue.
Thank you, Abhishek. So, so all the people who have joined this session have a much a greater insight of what this DSC is now means from earlier. The one thing I want to highlight over here is that our BTech department is vast, and the number of participation in an online meeting is very less. Means close to 46 people have joined this meeting, and most of us are just people who are talking to you. So I want to spread this word to all of you and to your friends also. This is a very great thing, and people are doing very hard work in creating this platform. Abhishek has done some very peculiar things in this university. Means I have been the coordinator of TechFest in 2019, so I know how to get permissions and all those things. So first of all, you all have to change your mindset about how you have to approach in your life. This is a BTech, so you have to explore each and everything. Most of us do not know what we have to do in BTech. We just take science and indulge into BTech. Now, this is a very great opportunity to join a club and learn whether we want to pursue in this. Means you don't want to pursue a technical field after your BTech, so you cannot change that. But the learning will be immense. You get to know people very better. You get to know people better, and then your interactions with the people will get better. Also, connections will get better. The term connection, you will know a lot better when you go to the industry. Means as the number of connections increases, the more the opportunities and the more learning curve of your career will increase. So this is a very great thing which has been done in our university. So I want all you to be indulged in this thing. There's nothing much means hard work to do. You just have to indulge and learn new things, and this will be helpful in your future. And all those things, I think the team has provided you a very great and elaborate presentation, and I think this would be it for me, Abhishek. And I'll see if any of you have any questions related to what the means. I have joined recently in a company, so if any of you have some if any of you have some questions related to what to the industry looks like and all those things, so I can take that in the Q&A afterwards. So this is it, Abhishek. Abhishek.
Thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your elaboration and motivating our student too. And I request Ankit Kishore sir to continue and talk about this also.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, hello everyone. So first of all, I want to congratulate Abhishek and his DSC team for this achievement. It isn't a small thing in at least a college like GGV, where the teachers, professors are not so much, it is, but not so much interactive and not so much interested in joining these events other than the professors like our HOD, Mr. Alok Singh sir. So yeah, a big congratulations to you guys. I hope you would I hope you would take this club to a far better level. Okay, so as I am seeing the presentation, I have seen many people are having doubts like what are the benefits of these clubs, how could I join, I didn't know any of the languages or any of the things the clubs are being a part of. So I want to just solve your basic queries from my past experience, as I am now past the BTech. So first of all, as a fresher, as a first year student, many of the students are having doubt like I am here for the study. I want to make good pointers in the semester's curriculum exam so that I could get into a big company and gain more money or more salary. So I want to tell you just that whenever you are in the fourth year or you are going to join a company, the main skills which company requires is not only of your curriculum. Basically, curriculum is just a certificate of your undergraduation degree, nothing more than that. The main skills, the technical as well as the non-technical aspects you are going to learn is from these clubs. there are different clubs in Guru Ghasidas Vishavidyalaya, and obviously this was a new one because it is basically for the BTech and all the technical is not only from the CSIT branch but from different branch. I've seen the members are from different branch of this club. So yeah, the coding part as well as the uh, different areas of CSE like blockchain uh, is very beneficial for your future joining company, because nowadays the company, basically technical related company, are based on these fields only. I've also done my blockchain internship from Triple IT Allahabad. So when I went there, I get to know that yes, we have to do something for our college too, because we don't have such things in our college. We don't know anything about what is blockchain, what is cloud development, what is DevOps program. So after getting there, we get to know. But as we are already in the final year, we have to effort much for our companies too, and for the future preparedness. So I can guess Abhishek has done a good job, especially by getting into Google program and then creating a club. It is a well thing to do. And talking about non-technical stuff, I must say you must not gain anything non-technical only from the curriculum, because the non-technical stuffs, basically the main thing is what are your communication skills, what are your personality, the confidence in yourself. These all are gained, can be gained only from the these clubs, because there are different level students, like from the first year to second year, third year, fourth year, all year students are there. You can talk to any person whom you are comfortable with. If you're from the first year and if you're not comfortable directly with the fourth year students, then there are the hierarchy made inside the clubs. You can talk to your batchmates, then you can further elaborate yourself, or make yourself available for different year students, so that you can be get more ideas about these clubs. And after joining this club, you must not say that you don't have any knowledge. This club is basically to get you knowledge, to get your skills acquired. If you have any skill or doesn't have any skill, it doesn't require. You just have one thing in yourself, that is your self confidence, that yes, you are going to do something and make yourself better, or make others too to get learn from yourself. Okay, so these clubs are basically for these things, like not only for studies, but for these are also for making competitive environment better. Like in coding field, you get to update yourself every week by giving competitive exams. You get to know, rate yourself, that where you stand in this world, or in this, at least in this college, where you stand yourself. So yeah, these are the things important, or you can say the basic things for you to join to this club. So I hope you all are going to join this club soon, because as Sankul already said that yes, you are very few to join this meeting, only 42 to 43 I can see right now in the screen. So you have to be more active in these things, because nowadays the companies work from your other activities besides the curriculum activities too. So thank you, and I hope you guys do very well for the club, and all the best for your team. Abhishek, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ankit Kishore, sir. It's a great privilege to have you in this meeting too, sir. And thank you so much for motivating us and give a great suggestion for the students and juniors and our peers too, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so there is a process. Means if you have any query, if you have any questions regarding recruitment process, regarding DSC or anything, you can directly contact with the core team. Means yeah, explain the core team. Yeah, if you are comfortable with anyone, you can directly or you can directly contact to me, Abhishek Gupta. By the way, I don't introduce myself. I am a pre-final year computer science student, computer science engineering student. Okay, so I have to add some point. I actually forget about that. Means many students have a query about how, means if they join this club, they can learn anything from that only. That's not a problem. There is a two way to join this club. First way is become a member. Second, become a participant. Means member are those who actually have some knowledge about a particular club, means a particular technology. Member come to the club, they will means we have a trained professions, and we have so much industry expert too. we will teach the members how they can teach others, okay, and they can collaborate with others. And the other part is participants. Participants have the more advantage than the members, means they have to learn from them. They will always participate in events, hackathons, open source projects, and everything. So if you are not selected as a member, that doesn't matter. That's important is you have to participate in all the events. You have to make this successful in our university and make this successful in India too. I am representing India, in India in all the Google platforms. Okay, so you have to be serious about this. Okay. So you can contact us, and we have a Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram page. You can contact there also. And also you have an official mail ID, the DSC official. If you have any query, any problems regarding this, you can also contact. So thank you so much, guys, for joining this session. It's been a great pleasure to talk with you all, and it's been a great thing to talk with our alumni sir also. So thank you so much, guys. Now we are open for all the queries and all the problems. Okay, you can ask any official or two. Okay, thank you so much.